Now, the next one is more of a general question: how to gain market share. So this one's kind of tough, but what I would do, generally speaking, is and I like to break things up. There's going to be the calls that are kind of up for grabs, and meaning that they don't have any affiliation with a funeral home or any loyalty with a funeral home, so they're going to be searching, and the best way to get in front of those people is with Google AdWords, because you can get your ad at the top of the search engine results page and try to pull them from that page to your website and further educate them and further build rapport with them. Then also too, you can do that in combination with maybe some videos on your website, or even creating videos for funeral homes, Victoria, BC, and you create a video of that, and then cremation costs. So maybe creating those 4 videos as well. Another thing that you could do then is build relationships of people of influence, like clergy and nursing homes and hospice workers. Just kind of like how people have retracted away from the Yellow Pages, and a lot of people aren't doing the face-to-face things anymore. They're they're hiding behind their computer, spending a lot of time there, and it's beneficial to be there and to build your online network as well. But really, the real relationships are built face-to-face. And again, if everyone else isn't doing that and you start to do that, then you're going to build these connections with these people of influence. And how often people ask the clergy or the nursing home staff or the hospice staff, we have to phone a funeral home. Well, who do you recommend? So I just did an interview with Kyle Nicola, and Kyle's from Savannah, Georgia. And if you go to funeralgurus.com, it's the most recent interview, and he talks about how he's created an event series that he does on a monthly basis. So it's a little aggressive, like it needs focus, but he doesn't give out donations anymore. He does these community events, and they pick a charity, and so that charity is going to be the benefactor of the event, and the event will have a meal plus entertainment and a suggested donation, and maybe there's a silent auction depending on what it is. And he gets PSAs from the local television station. So anyway, I would really encourage everyone to listen to that interview with Kyle, and that's on funeralgurus.com. So those are just a couple of things. For getting into more details, I'd need to know the makeup of the market. How many competitors are there? What's the cremation rate? What are some of the other things that we could focus on? Like when at my time at McCall's, we would when we're talking about increasing market share, your first thing is to kind of focus on the person with the highest volume, but it might not be the best number of calls or the best value calls. So I'd always say, well, what about the guys that charge the most? What if we steal a couple of their calls? We're gonna look better because our prices are a little bit less. And those, I'd rather get one of those instead of 3 $5.95 calls, right? So if you're getting a $4,000 call now, hey, back in the day in Victoria, $4,000 was a lot of money. I know that folks on the East Coast, that's quite low, but on the West, that's we were happy with a $4,000 memorial service or funeral service with a lower end casket. But so that's another. I just need to know a little bit more to answer that question in more detail.